Hey guys, this is Eric Briones, Creative Director for Shakespeare Media. We are on our way to St. Louis, and we're pretty crunched in here. If you haven't noticed, our gear is a little tight in the car, our lift that we got, but we're gonna make it. So we'll check in a little bit. All right, we're about to board. We're running a little late. We're the last people to get on the plane. I guess they're about to leave without us, but luckily they waited. So St. Louis, here we come. Might be some freezing rain there, we'll see. We'll check in a little bit, guys. A lot of people ask me, what are clients asking for the most? It's case studies, and we're actually traveling today to shoot one. Get the luggage here. Tomorrow we're going to walk you through the process of shooting a case study and every steps along the way to make sure it's perfect for you. Sometimes the conditions when traveling can be a little crazy, but you always got to prepare to weather the storm. St. Louis is chilly today. Hopefully the barbecue over here can kind of warm us up. You know, one of the reasons why we're shooting this video right now with you guys is because we really want you to follow along to see, you know, how these case studies are shot. And it is really popular with most of our clients, and many companies just see the value in shooting these case studies. And we travel to places like here in America and even internationally to shoot these case studies. So we're gonna walk you through the process and see how it goes step by step. The real reasons why case studies and testimonials are so popular with companies is because they tell real stories, they're very authentic, it comes from a genuine place. You know, you can't fake this stuff. Whew. Yep, we made it. And the rental gave us a free sucker, so hey, we're all good. I also often get asked, how does the process work? And the first step is creating an effective creative brief. And I actually spoke about this on our last episode that we shot. And if you hadn't had a chance to take a look at that, feel free to watch over here. What I spoke about on the previous video of the importance of the creative brief was really to make sure that you plan out your shoot and you have an outline, you know what questions that you're gonna ask the interviewee, and putting a shot list together so you know what angles you're gonna get and also the style that you want to show. Step 2 is your shooting outline and your shot list. Step 3, the people. This is where you're gonna want to choose the right people for your case study or testimonial. It's important to choose the right person to interview because really the enthusiasm needs to shine through with your case studies or testimonials to really bring out like why they're so passionate about your company or your product or your service. Of course, you might not have a lot of options or be able to choose the superstar, but that's okay if you don't. You know, it's just something to keep in mind for once you're pre-screening people and being able to get to the right point of choosing the person that you want to interview. Wow, we're over here at the Brewhouse Historical Sports Bar over here in St. Louis, ready to pig out on some barbecue because that's what St. Louis is known for. So I'm gonna try this pulled pork we got here. Later on, we're gonna get back to the hotel and finalize the shot list. Okay, so step 4, after you have gathered all your interviewees, what you're gonna wanna do is create a schedule and then contact the key decision makers and make sure that they're up to date on everything important. And then after that, you wanna make sure that you produce a good call sheet, which a call sheet is all the relevant information about the shoot and the key contacts. Good morning, everyone. I look a little different. I shaved my beard off, so I'm still the same person, trust me. Anyhow, we just arrived on location, and you know, one of the tips, pro tips that you want is to make sure that you find like a room that's kind of in the back that you can put your equipment to the side, and then like, you know, your laptops and everything like that. So right now we're just over here, I'm reviewing the shot list and, you know, the outline that we have over here, kind of script. So yeah, we're just gonna get the gear set up pretty soon, and that's the next step. So yeah, this is the setup for today. We figured this is actually the best lighting for the interviewee to sit here. So you see that we have a light here with the diffuser, and then we also have a lighting over here with the softbox. So, and then we're actually working with a 2-camera setup here, but then we also have different lenses over here and over on the table for the B-roll. So that's for today's shoot. We're gonna see how it turns out after we get production. So yeah, I'm over here, probably wondering what I'm doing. Actually need to get extension cords, because that's kind of pretty important, and it's something to consider when you're traveling. So make sure you get a couple long extension cords before you shoot, which is the reason why I'm at the store to pick them up. So here we go. We just wrapped up the shoot in Mascoutah, and you know, just overall I feel like the shoot went really well. You know, the interviewees are very engaging. One of them got a little emotional. If you're able to bring out that emotion and just you can feel it right when you hear it, that's something that's just awesome to have and be able to have for a testimonial or a case study. So yeah, you know, I'm pretty happy with how everything went. The next step is just sending that over to our post-production team and have them get cutting it up, you know, and getting it edited out. And you know, this is like one of the biggest parts of doing videos themselves is the post-production. There's a lot that goes into it, you know, because you can have over an hour of content, you know, footage that needs to get narrowed down to 2 minutes. So, you know, it is a process. It's a fun process, but you know, it's just something to consider. Is post-production is a big part of video production. So yeah, we made it to the airport on time, and one of these things that you know, you just can't plan when you do these traveling trips is that you don't know if there's even anything going to be open for you to get dinner. And we're over here at the St. Louis airport, and there's not one place, not one restaurant, a little pizza shop open. So as you can see here, this is my nice spread for dinner tonight. Looks pretty tasty and savory, doesn't it, guys? We're over here at the Starbucks, but you know what? We're just gonna have to make it work. And bon appetit, as they say. But let me talk a little bit about wrapping this up here. So, you know, after you get finished with your post-production, what we do after that is send the first initial draft and of the video, and what that consists of is really just picking out the cream of the crop, the best scenes of the shoot, and then we send that back for the client to review. We get the feedback from them, and then start polishing it into with animation, graphics, any stock footage that we need to add. Also, background music we'll probably add then, or we might add it in for the first draft, you know, just to get that started. And really, we just want to get it to the point where we get final approval, and it's done. Just like all the restaurants here in St. Louis Airport are done, they're closed, okay? That's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get to that. So this is where we're at, and yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and we're gonna probably sign off there. Thanks, guys.